So, hello everybody. How are you?
Hi everyone.
Yep,
Sorry for some technical
we're trying
issues.
to fix to fix it. Yeah.
Just tell us
We're
in the chat whether you can see our screen. I can't for some
Yep,
reason.
all we could
Yes,
get.
now I can see it. Amazing. So the connection dropped just a few seconds before the stream starts. Welcome anyway. We are continuing to developing our damage system on our map. Yesterday we finished adding damage for drone. Once it get touched by this spikes which raise from ground, so drone can be killed. Now unfortunately we still have no dead state for drone right now. Maybe we can do it later in the stream. Now I want to focus on adding damage to drone from minions. Let me open the game, let's see what state we are currently on. I cannot see any. Oh yeah, it is here. And minions are trying to attack. Oh, you can see spikes. I also added some beautiful decal on spikes. You can see it touched us. For test purpose I added some more health on player that it cannot kill us with a single hit. Let me disable it for now. I don't want it to interfere my adventures right now. Good. So minions, they spawned by creep, and their purpose is to disrupt player from doing his player's task. Plus, those minions will attack drop pods, which comes from space, Dead Star maybe. And they, some of drones may still attack player. They can go to player's position and attack him once they reach him. And some some minions may get out of the minion queue and go directly to drop pods area to destroy everything which drop pods contain. Let's start with minions which attack in player. We have creep, which spawns the small minions, and you can see the small balls, the minions. Let me add some different color for these minions. We can see it more clearly. Because now they contain this metallic color, which is cool, but it's not very useful because we cannot see it clearly. We have a minion folder in test, and we have test minion blueprint. Don't need it anymore, let me remove it, just not to waste our space on my hard drive. Actually I have solid state drive. Anyway, and let me create a simple material. I call it test minion material, and we also will make some interesting color. Let it be constant 3 vector, and let's create like this poison green color on it. It will be really cool. Also, we don't need to add anything else. Let it be just pure poisonous green color. Let me find any minion here. Hello, my friend. We want to change your image, your style. Yes, I do, master. And now you will be this greeny, so greeny minion. and your spikes will be green as well. Okay, let's check how it looks like. Should be very funny.
So very bad. Oh, my little friend.
Hello. Yes,
Oh,
here
look
you
that.
are, dear.
Even now he's so
Little
cute.
greeny bastard.
He's really cute. Oh.
You can also add a smile on him, so it will be really cute. Nobody even try to kill it because it's so cute. Cool. I think once it gets on attack distance, on its own attack distance, it can begin to attack. All minions will do the same. So we need to change its master class, its minion base class. So all minions will attack player in almost the same way, but all of them will have some sphere which tells what is the distance for attack is for that minion. Let me add volume on sphere collision. Yes, sphere collision, and say it should be a distance attack distance, sorry, sphere. Every time drone or rescue pod is overlapping this attacking sphere, we begin minions attack on it. Actually, this minion will just jump over the drone. The first minion which attacks the drone will slow it up probably at 30% or so. Second minion will slow player's attack for, let's say, 50, maybe 50%. And the third minion, which touches to the player, will destroy it. Basically, all these minions will live till they will not be destroyed by player or by something else. Also, spikes will destroy these minions as well. So I guess it will be a good tactics to get like a chain of minions following you, and then wait for spikes to appear and push all these minions into the spike. They're quite vulnerable, they have only 1 health. So teeny, so cute. Right. As minion base, we have this attack sphere. We have... don't need this anymore. We have movement. On target acquired, we do simply move to actor. And that's all it does. It only moves to an actor later once we add this drop pod from outer space. We can add behavior tree on minions and they can take decisions by their own. But at this stage, let's just add an attack sphere. Let's say it should be. It's not a static mesh, right? Or not? No, it's volume. Let's say it should be 500. It's 5 meters. Player size is 200 units or 2 meters, and this minion can attack on 5 meters. Later we can change it again. And let's add its collision. I'm not sure that we have minion object, blah 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 blah. I guess we need to add a new type of collision called minion sphere, minion attack sphere, which will be used only for this purpose, for detecting if player is in the radius and minion can attack it. The minion attack sphere. By default it should do nothing, ignore, and we also added a new preset called same but preset. By default it can it has only query, Very only, and it may overlap only a player object, nothing else. Later we will add a drop pods, and this drop pods will also be a target of these minions. We can change it later. Let me add object here, so we are following our code rules. Alright, next let's set. It's not here, we need to recompile it more, to reopen it. I don't know. Yeah, it's here now. Preset, having presets is great because you don't need to change these parameters every time, and you have different object types. They will not interfere with each other. It's really cool, this preset. Thanks, Epic. You made really cool stuff. Next, let's see if player is in this radius, so we can add an event and component begin overlap. And if you remember, we may overlap only player actors. On sphere begin overlap, we can add an event here, and let's add a new event as well. Sorry, it's custom event. Let's call it on attack distance. Give me a moment, please. I will shut up Windows in our office and turn on conditioning. Okay, thanks. Host is doing this. Let's rename it on reach attack distance. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, that's much better, isn't it?
Without some noise of street.
Just forgot to do this previously. It's really noisy outside. Alright, let me return back to basic event. Let's also move it here so we can keep consistency. Right. If overlapped actor is class other actor, sorry, class equals no. Let's add here an input called actor, and we will proceed and we will process all actors in this block. The reason why we created another event here is that later we can change this attack sphere to something else, and we can replace this event something else. Again, we don't know, but this event will remain, and we don't need to rewrite everything on all nested classes, because this is pure event. It doesn't know about what actual sensor caused it. Let's just call our on a reach attack. Reached. And just simply copy target actor here. Alright, here we need to think what the drone minion will be doing. Again, it is a matter of a particular drone type, minion type. Like fairy drones will jump over a drone and attack it from behind, from above. Sorry. behind. Doesn't matter. Some other minions late in the game may just crawl to it, may explode from some distance. I guess we don't need to add logic in base class, but in child classes. Let's do this. Unreached. Unreached attack distance. First of all, let's stop our movement. Stop movement immediately. Just stop it. Don't do anything else. Then, if his actor is drawn, and at this stage only drawn, only can be a drone, we will begin our jump. I will not do jump animation right now, because maybe it will be a matter of animation from mesh. Maybe let me add some basic animation so it will be easier to see what's happening. Timeline. Add timeline. Let's call it minion jumps. In this timeline, we will add vector track, or just a float track. Whole animation length will be like, let's say, 1 second. The keyboard doesn't work. Yeah, it works. 1 second. And I'm thinking better to add vector track in this one. Let's say this is position. We don't need X and Y at this stage. We will work only with Z, and we need to add more keys on it. Why we can't add key only on X? It's really a noise. Again, another key added to all. Can I copy it? No. Nope.
Oh.
Again, third time. Alright. This will be on a start. This will be 0. What do we want to do is to add an effect when minion just jumps, so it changes its Z location, a local Z location over time. And let's just create a pure we jump, we get time to get up and then time to get down. Value 0.5 and sorry, time 0.5 and value, let's say you can jump maybe in
Really? 5 meters?
5 meters above.
Oh.
Why not? It jumps 5
So
meters
high.
ahead. Why it can jump 5 meters above? And then create an outer here and outer here.
Yeah.
You can see we just need to change tangents like this, and that will look like jump.
Yep.
Right. X and Y. I have no clue what to do with it right now. Let's just leave it. Have position. player can, while we are playing this animation of minion jumps, player also changes its position over time. Then we need just to we need to get current player position, check our animation progress, like how much time gone from the beginning of animation, and then we can just lerp of X and Y position. And we also don't care about Z position of terrain, because it will just jump over any obstacle. Alright, we need to find a way how we can get timer timelines current time. Guess we just need to create a constant flow track, call it time passed, and it will be just a linear function starting from 0 to 1. It's quite simple. And this property will tell us what amount of time has been exactly passed from the beginning of this animation, like this. If we change the animation size to 3 seconds, we also will change this parameter, and it will be just a linear function from 0 to time, total time on X and total time on Y. That's simple. Mass is universe. Alright, first of all, we just need to get our actor location, current actor location. Then we need to get target actor target actor. Then we need to add this Z offset, so we'll like imitating a jump towards the player, towards this location. Then we need to, no, sorry, not this. We need to find the distance between this vector, not the distance, but a vector between these vectors, like a shortest way to the player. Then we need to lerp it. We even can do like this, but vice versa. Wait. Because we need to find direction to this vector. And alpha is our current time passed. So, okay, let's... Great. One moment, please.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry guys, Sia said she could not hear me. Please tell me whether you can hear me in the chat.
Oh, hi Bookid. How are you today?
Hello, hello. I just checked. I could hear myself in stream. All right. See, check your settings. I don't know. All right. So for those who joined it, I'm working on minion attack. Once minion reaches its attack distance to a player, which is 5 meters, it starts attacking. And I created a new event and reached attack distance, and we will stop our minion movement, and we will play some fancy animation, which is about advancing this minion to a player plus creating a jump effect on that axis. We're getting player location, we're getting our current minion location, we lerping these vectors, plus we're adding a position for that. And this will be our target location for a minion on update. Set actor location, not rotation, location. Set actor location. It will teleport. We don't need to calculate physics. It will be just an animation. Once we finish this animation, we need to do some one moment. We need to notify an actor that, alright, man, I just attacking you. Because it will not do a direct damage to player, or maybe it should, but let's not do it right now. Unreached attack distance. Let's create another event called unattacked. And this event will be telling that, alright, animation is over and this actor, this minion, is doing his evil things on player or rescue pod. Again, this will be like a generic event. We will not care about how it's called, where it's called from, and if later we want to change something, we can do it easily without writing lots of code. Once animation is done, it's attacked player. Technically, player has this 1 second more to destroy a minion in the air while it's jumping on him, and if it loses opportunity, it will get this minion stacked on his body. Let's override this function on attack.
So player must be very quick. Not less. Okay.
Yes. The only thing that I just put 1 second here. I'm not sure that 1 second of 5 meters. It means that this minion will attack 5 meters per second. We need to find its real speed in world, that we will avoid an effect when, for example, minion moves on 10 meters per second, and once he reaches attack location, it slows down to 5 meters per second. I have no idea what's the actual minion speed in the world. We can just find it via playing. Once it's attacked player, what can we do is we can add function on our drone and tell him that, hello, you're attacked. unattacked. Let's add a property here on target whom. Attacked whom. Come on.
Why it's error? Oh gosh.
I don't know, let me check. Alright.
Now it's all okay.
It's gone.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Yes, because I recompiled the base class. If it attacked target, let's simply
Or not. Just
can you hear the sound?
in comments. Oh my gosh, so funny moment. Someone watching.
Somebody forgot to put their headphone. Oh, by the way, have you noticed that we removed CS video and replaced it with my video, so it's me on the stream. Hello, hello. That's my bad
So
scratched
funny
microphone a few days
picture,
ago,
yeah.
if you could hear it.
Yep.
Later I get a video camera and put it
And
on
I
my
think that
monitor
it's funny
as well.
every
I
day,
need to steal
or
it from...
even if you don't have the camera, every day different photo and it will be so, I don't know, so funny. Why?
Oh, I'm not so... I'm not... I don't like making photo every day. Right. Let's create a new variable called victim.
Yep. Our John.
Yes, and this will even more. We create drone here. So victim can be only a drone. If it attacks drop pods, it will destroy it immediately, and we don't need to attach it on a victim. By default, it should be null, but once attacked player, and let's check whether it's I forgot a function which tells us which actor class get class. Let's create select. We cannot create select based on this. Get class switch. Nope. 1 second.
You can find what you need,
class.
yeah? It's disappeared.
Yes. Need to find... How can I get its real class and put it in some kind of select?
Okay.
Let me create a select, blank select. Oh, select class. We have select class. No.
No.
If actor class is not compatible with index wildcard.
Oh.
Let's do some Google.
So, what's wrong?
I'm just trying to get a class of real target actor. Get class.
Yeah.
Is A. No, probably it should comes from actor itself. Is A. No. No. Alright, let's just if equals.
Okay.
Let's try with base drone. I have a bad feeling that it will not work
Let's
properly
just
with
try.
nested
Yeah.
nested classes. Anyway, yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Let's try. We will not see until we try.
Oh.
And if it is a drone, we will set a victim cast. I have a better idea. We have beautiful function cast2, and we have drone base. If we cast successfully to drone base, that means this is a drone. And we don't need to waste our time, waste space on the screen with different conditions,
If
so on.
you hear, I don't know, some
Victim is
strange
set.
sound, it's
And
just
that is great.
evanescence, I guess.
Here,
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay.
Here we create a sequence. So regardless, state. No, we don't need to create the sequence. I'm sorry. Not at this stage, maybe. We're checking if this class is valid. If it was set in get victim on attacked, we only set it here. And if it's valid, then we just need to attach it to sector. If not, let's do this rotating animation, not animation basically, but just rotating routines. Once it moves on, it just rotates in random directions. But if victim is valid, move it down a bit. If victim is valid, we need to attach it somehow. And let me just try to see whether attachment function works. Attach to actor. That may work. Let's keep this here, but this one will attach to actor. And we will not care about setting up proper location every single frame manually. It will be done by this function or by attaching actor to another actor. And if base actor dies, it should also remove all these nested actors, which is a significant advantage of this function. And parent actor is victim, and target actor should be self. Right. We attaching to socket name bone. We need to create some bones, maybe. Let me quickly check whether socket can be a blank scene. Each socket scene. It's a scene as a socket. I guess it should be working. Not sure. See our drone and add some different spawning. Sorry, add some sockets. Let's see socket if it's here. No, socket is not here. Let's just try with scene. Let's call it sockets. Let's say even minion sockets. Minion. How to say? Say possible sockets. I don't know. And here we will create list of scenes like socket 0, 0, socket 0. Then duplicate it many times. Let's copy. Let's have maybe 5 to 10 to 15 to any amount of sockets here. We can randomly choose one of this socket, which this minion will be attached to. This will add some random position on actor where this minions will be attached. Let's say first socket will be like here, random positions. Next one is there. This one is here. This one is there. And socket number 4 is just on the end of its tail. Lol. Let's also adjust vertically. You cannot see its tail. This is from right, from bottom, front. Yeah, on the end of top of the socket. Let's say it should be here. It should be there. Doesn't matter right now. This one is on its head. This one is here. Looks okay.
Well, actually, I wanted to watch like it will work with our drone. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we'll take a look a bit later.
Yeah, I know.
Just need to finish all this routine stuff. Just on the tail. So strange. Likes its butt. Has nice butt.
Okay.
Nice tail. Alright. Some drone porn. Drone porn. Socket name. Let's say. Let's generate it automatically. Let's get integer in range. Integer in range. Integer range. From 0 to
5.
say 5. You can hard code it. Let's say to text. No, we cannot. Oh yeah, we can't do it to text. It's name. I'm sorry. Format. Can we format name? Nope. Can we get it from string? Yes. Say append. And let's put our root name, which is socket. Suck it. And then random number here. It's a bit, looks a bit ugly. Double conversion. Oh. Location. Keep relative. Alright. Keep relative. Scale. Keep relative. No. Keep to world. Well, simulated bodies. No need this. Station. Keep relative. Alright. We're good to go, and before we start, I just want everyone who is watching the stream to write down in chat whether you believe it will work from the first compilation. Don't hesitate, just tell me in chat it will work or it will not work. Just type in chat, or maybe we'll create a poll.
Yes, I have. Just wait a minute.
Do you have some dramatic music?
Because it's funny music.
like drums. I know. Before we start, let me add some breakpoints.
It's not dramatic, it's
like let's just do
believe in something and you want that it's come true. Yeah.
Like hope. We'll get it. Thanks, book it. Thanks, believing me.
Okay. Oh, let's.
Now it comes, it approaches.
Oh.
And nope. Nope.
Run, Forest, run.
It doesn't work.
Oh.
Sorry, Bucket.
So
I betrayed you, Hops. In the future, if somebody will ask whether it will work from the first time, always say no, because it always doesn't work. Then the next interesting part should go is debugging, how debugging everything. Let's put debug points on every node in our blueprints and see what's happening actually. I believe that it overlapping is not working for some reason, probably because this mesh doesn't have overlapping events on minion sphere, and yes, probably I was correct. Let's check our drone mesh, our even physical body of drone. Let me first of all let me check what its size. Where is its physical body? Come on, buddy, where are you? I cannot see it. I cannot see anything.
Where are
Where's
you?
anything? Come
Hello.
on. Where are you?
Where are you?
How to focus? 1 meter, 10 centimeters, 1 meter. Okay, let's stick with 1 meter. How to focus it in the map? F? Yes. If you don't know a key, just press a key which corresponds to its code name. Second try, yeah, will not work. Sorry, book it again. If first time doesn't work, that it's just wasting a time trying second time without doing changes or even debugging it. Where is physical body? I cannot see it. It's sphere, and it's hidden in game, probably hidden in editor even. Why?
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Oops. So it's here. This sphere is okay. And we use sphere because our drone is moving on the ground, and this sphere acts like a wheel. And drone is moving on this wheel, their body attached. Maybe I need to add collision on this component, on this mesh. It has no collisions. Let's wait for a real mesh. Once Ruta finishes it, can get it and try using it. What I can see is minion attack sphere object is set to ignore. If you want to overlap two actors, you need to ensure that both of them have overlapping events on each other. And sometimes, probably every time, if you put it from minion to overlap and player and forget to put player's reaction on minion, oh yeah, it works, that you will get no result. Both collision types should be set to overlap each other. Alright, we have this reached attack distance, which is 5 meters. And we are calling minion ferrets callback function, and first of all we will stop immediately, then we'll start this timer. I will skip it until unattacked, and even I will disable unattacked breakpoint, and I will just keep this unattacked breakpoint. And let's... oh, sorry, I opened it in a window. Is it? This is my window, guys.
Yep.
Let's start from the beginning.
Oh.
Come on. Raise. 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 Okay, this breakpoint works. I will remove it. If it works from the first time, it will work from the second time. This also... oops. Okay. And let me... again. What's happening? Wow!
Oh,
Have you seen it?
I see.
It moved in some opposite direction. Unattacked. It's called back. Let's see whether it attaches to actor. Nope, it doesn't. Or is it?
Okay. Yeah.
Wow, can you see this nice glowing effect? Amazing. Sun shafts.
So beautiful.
Just.
So.
Sorry.
So.
Wow.
It's just
Wow.
so
It's gold. No. Alright. I have no idea what happened to this minion. Probably I did something wrong with these vectors. Maybe position. No, position set to 0. There are no keys. Alright, I have to do some ugly debug. Target new location, sweep to the port. Okay, things should fine. Looks fine here. Come on minions, come to me. Later I will increase the range of minions because 5 meters looks a bit small. It's too close to player. Okay. Alpha is 0, so lerping vector from A, which is... Alright, I made a mistake. Need to change the order, because if I subtract vector from vector, it would work, but if I'm lerping from vector to vector, this should not be working. And also let's increase its attack radius, attack sphere, where is it? To, let's say, 1500. Three times more. Oh, yeah!
Gosh.
It's so dramatic.
Oh my gosh!
And this breakpoint, this breakpoint was fired in the proper time.
Oh my god!
You can add, you can add
yes,
like,
it was like
wasted here.
Oh. Can we repeat it? I want to see it the second time. Oh, it looks so it looks so creepy and so weird.
It looks creepy.
Oh, where are you? Wait. Oh.
Get out from me.
Oh,
Where is it gone?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I guess it is still attached to me, but I cannot see it.
They
Let's find
always
it in the list.
in the back.
Where are you?
No.
No, it should be attached to...
Oh.
Here? I see it is attached by, but it's
No.
attached... Where it's attached to?
Why this minion just standing there and do... Oh.
I have no idea. Probably sockets don't work. It's another thing. Minion has physics collision set to true, and it collides with the player, which is wrong. It should not collide with player if it reaches the player position. Let's remove this collision, and it should just stick to it without touching it physically. If you know what I mean. That sounds okay. This work.
Oh, sorry.
Not block anything else.
I just forget that I'm in studio mode.
Happened.
And go for a second to lynch screen. So sorry, guys. It was just preview.
Oh
Just...
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try one more time and remove sockets, and also let's increase our timer a bit, maybe to 2 seconds, because it jumps too fast. And remember to remove this and this. Then let's set it to 1 second. And this one setting to 2. Wow.
Oh, look at
Like a bot.
that. Very
Let's set this all
strange
functions to
looks.
auto.
Oh, it'd be just like that and you change
Nope.
it? Yep. Oh, whoa, whoa,
To create some kind of inverted square function.
whoa. Okay.
And remove sockets from here.
Yep.
Let's try.
Yeah,
We still have old shift effect. Shift dash blink jump boost. I don't know how to call it properly. We call it shift. Ah! Get out from me!
So quick.
Have you seen it? It touches.
Yeah.
Let's add more minions on the map. We have minion spawning manager, and it has only one minion on the map available on time. Let's say to 5. More minions will come. More minions will jump onto the player. But it looks like still jumps too fast. They're so quick. Player cannot react on their jump.
So. We.
And it's even look like it even looks like they're trying to crawl into its body. Just look from the closer distance.
Yeah.
It's a bit creepy, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Some reason the socket it doesn't work. We can add some. We can get a position of. We can get a random socket position, a random, and then keep relative, but add relative location to this actor. Let's find a component by name. Can I get a component by name?
And actually.
Add components by class. Oh, we even can do this much easier way. We can add this. We can use the sockets and add a tag called minion attachment.
I guess it's a little time for 3D models, but we can stay with you for. Yep. Oh,
stay
so
with me.
Interesting.
It's really cool
And
stuff we're doing right now.
If I will stream you about, I don't know, about you, I understand encoding all these processes, because now I'm just watching. It looks like magic! Oh my gosh, you're a wizard! Nope. Nope.
Nope. Nope, nope. Get children components from minion possible socket, and you can see it returns an array. And let's get this array, shuffle it, then add small relative offset, set relative offset, vector relative location on self, and we can get a copy. We don't care about copy or reference right now because we're just getting its location and we don't care about what will happen with it later. We're getting this location of component, of random component, and setting it to teleport. And for now, and now I'm sure for maybe 99% that it will work, and these minions will be attached to some random position. Now a drone.
No.
Nope.
Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, they did. But animation.
Just like that. You're just sitting on the drone. Just sit on the drone. Oh. Like, you know, like.
Get out from me.
Kill it. It seems like
I killed them.
just chicken on a mom's cheek. I don't know. Just riding.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Some minions are still on this map. Ah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
it's a new set of
Oh
minions.
my
Ah, get away from me! Bastards!
It's really. Oh my god. It's like
I'm like a minion hunter. Come on, guys, I'm a boss. Let's go. Have a sightseeing tour. Here we can see creep. Another creep. It's boring. Let's get out from me. Bye. Right. Look at you. You were told that it should be working from the first time, but do not believe to anyone who will say, "Okay, I made this and it will work for 100%." It will not work. Why? Because I'm getting first element of this array. Let's children. Let's do a debug here. Let's see which socket
can I spoil something for our viewers?
Was taken.
After the launch,
yes.
I will play on keyboards, not the computer keyboard. On a real keyboard.
Keyboard. Oh right.
No, 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 no. Yes, I will.
Not computer keyboard, but on music keyboard. I guess we need to include it in our streaming. Yeah, it will be interesting. So please ensure you put your camera on a keyboard. And spoil from me, she will be doing our green.
Все, ОБС реконнектилась. Зараз все буде. Ну, інтернет є. ОБС наче реконнектилась. Зараз.
Again, sorry, we got some connection issues.
Yeah, we have some problems.
Information service. For a couple of seconds, but the internet just one minute. Can't see anyone on stream right now. Just looking at the continue.
Oh.
Let's see. Finish. First to zero.
Can I ask you something? On your screen, I guess this just reconnects. Just I don't know, move your mouse on the screen and move something. Oh, it's nothing. Okay, give me a second, please. Yes, and just I don't know, move something or Do something.
Most people
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
yeah, now I can see.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Is that see?
Yes, 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 yes.
Right. As we speak, we will do some music here. Function reverse plus 2. Then shuffle in there. This is just random. We need to get random channel from this file. Then we need to select its position and add the previous position. Now, because it will work, you don't do that yet. I can create looking at my OBS without having my screen. Oh, it's attached somewhere.
Oh.
Come on, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, I touched the other positions, but they are not moving to me. And just because I put one on the municipality going motion. And then we also need to check what is happening with this relation. It looks a bit broken because it ends and then the students begin to play again. Maybe we need to get this time past a bit slower, like 1.5 seconds.
Okay. So, Bukid, yes, we are back. We're still here. And you know, there's, I don't know, situation when the minions just riding over the drone. It reminds me the, I don't know. Yeah. And just one small song that my granny is singing me when I was little girl about the kittens that rides in a taxi, just like that. Oh, so funny. And what the next you will do?
Yeah, just so good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't do it. I was thinking why it doesn't work. Why do you have this stupid animation where it goes breaking back again and tries to throw its head?
Yep.
I assume we have some glitches with this, but I feel like here, but we don't need to have it 1 to 100% at the time because of some unusual features like last 25% level too small and vision is a just stick to target vector location and they are not seeing. Another issue is that we still have this relative location. You see, it's not moving as drones are not attached to this position correctly. Because
Be good boy. Do all of we need. Aww.
Snap to time. Yes, snap to time. Snap to time.
Yep. still doesn't work. Okay, so
hard.
yes.
Because I assume you can switch to YouTube.
Yeah, maybe.
It may take a while to understand the I want you to see the screen.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Right. So please change.
Yes, sure. Now I just want to show you the screen, the list screen. Look at that. It is our base, prototype of our base. Look at that. I don't know. It looks so different, like it was yesterday. Yeah, who remember this? But I like it. Maybe more than yesterday's base. Yeah, looks really nice. Actually, I'm fell in love in 3D modeling because it's so, I don't know, so amazing process where you just see the sketch art, the concept art, and now you see this, and you just wondering how can someone create just like that. And for me, coding, it's like really magic. If I can do that, if I don't know, maybe if I train it, I can do the models, but oh, um, but coding for me, it's really like magic. Okay, so look at these lines. What do you think about our base? Write me in comments. I'm really interesting in your comments. Just look at that. Yes. And if you hear some, I don't know, music on the phone, it's just Lynch listening to something. Okay. Okay. As you can see, Lynch today working not on only this base. He do many different bases, like prototypes of our. Yeah, it looks cool. I'm agree with you, kid. And it is not, I don't know, the end variant. Maybe it will be more interesting and more, I don't know, fascinating. Just look at this. You see it? Lynch, please, I don't know, show us the different base maybe that you do yesterday. No? Oh yeah, you can look just one small part of it. Yep, this is it. Look at that. Oh, it's yesterday's base. But boys think that it's too simple. I don't know, for me it's just amazing. And all this is just different variant of the base. And now you can watch the base. Yes. That Lynch did today. Okay. So thank you. Oh, this is in this form like an egg. Our base come from space on the planet, and it's open. Yep. Yeah, look at that. I don't know. I fell in love with this base. Yes, you like yesterday's variant more than today's variant, Bukiria. Maybe. But, as I said, it just, I don't know, it's just different variant, and maybe we choose, I don't know, yesterday's variant, maybe Lynch do something another one variant. Just a walking moment, and it's really great that I can see all of this, and you can see all of this, and it's very interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, on 3 legs. Yep. I know. I like that too. It's, I don't know, more, I don't know how I can explain it. More modern, I guess. More interesting. Yep. But it is not my choice. It's all of us must choosing the bass and the drums. Yeah. I told yesterday that it's, oh, sorry. That it seems, sorry. Maybe, oh yeah, here it is. Yes, it reminds me of the spider too, and it's, I don't know, it's actually remind me some, I don't know, some maybe crab, I don't know, or more, just like that. Something with interesting arms and legs, just like that. Okay. So how are you today, Book Kid? Just look at that. Oh, what a terrible song. Maybe find something better. Yeah, this one is better. Okay. Yes, Bukid reminds you, Lynch, that don't forget to control S one in a while. Thank you. Thank you, Bukid. He have a autosave but as you can see, I don't know. Okay. Oh, what? Thanks. Just, I don't know. I want to remind you that after the launch, maybe play you something interesting. Maybe we'll play in our band. I will play you some teams. So stay with us. And how do you like this? I don't know, this funny photo of Lynch. Oh, I like it. Really, it's like, oh my gosh, what I must do now? Oh, the Skype. You want to call someone? Yeah. Okay, so if you don't want, maybe I'll just try to Ruto. Okay, now I write to Ruto and just wait for a few minutes him to give me some answer. Oh yeah. So maybe I'll just show you these pictures what actually Ruto's do now. Okay. Go. Hi Ruto. Yeah, what? I'll just show. I just want to show Ruto's work.
Okay, hello everyone.
Here is
Welcome to Solux Interactive game live stream. Today I already started my work. Currently I'm working on UV mapping. I started it yesterday. So, and today I will do more in-depth work. Now it looks like a pure mess, like messy mess. So I need to manually arrange all my items, all my islands on my UV space. So I don't know how to describe. Is it hard? Is it easy? You just need some sitting and clicking. So let me remind you how our checker looks.
Okay, so Ruto,
You can
just
judge me if I'm
sorry
doing my
me for
job
interrupt you,
fine
Ruto. Yes, Ruto
or
don't
not.
have a photo because yeah, he's working not in our office. Maybe some year later, maybe Monday, you can see Ruto. Okay, sorry to interrupt you.
Okay, yeah, I will send my photo eventually, so it will be there soon. Okay, let me continue. Oh no, what I'm doing. Okay, fine. For most 3D artists, it's boring process and they usually hate it. But I find something relaxing in this process. You can make mistakes here, but you easily can fix them. So now I'm trying to straighten my curved UV islands like this.
or this.
So
So
maybe
by
this
that
more
I will
details.
avoid aliasing, you know, when you can see pixels on a texture. Also, I scaled all my UV islands, so they have peak textile density 2.56 pixels per centimeter. For that I used add-on for Blender. I installed it just today, so I forgot it installed before. It's called Textile Density Checker. Wait a minute, I will find where I find it.
Okay.
So I think I should give a credit to guy who created this beautiful add-on. So I found it on blenderartist.org. So it's beautiful add-on. You can, if you use Blender, I would recommend use it. I don't have much experience with it. You can easily find it by typing Blender Textile Density Checker, and you can easily find it. I found it useful before because I can see how much UV space I fill it with my islands, so I can judge if my UV is good or bad. Probably I can rescale them.
Ruta, just send the link in the chat.
I will drop link to Sia, and she.
Okay. Just like that. Okay. Send me link or something else. Okay.
Sia can now drop link in the chat, so
Okay.
people will see it from broadcaster.
Here it
Also,
is.
I want to notice that this plugin is free to use. Not every add-on for Blender is free, but as you probably know that Blender is free. I just like this add-on, and I probably will use it more. So let me deep into details. We will use texture size 248 pixels one side. I can't use smaller resolution because my UVs won't fit in my texture space. So 2048 is minimum. If I'm using textile density 2.56 pixels per centimeter. Okay. It's showing now some scaling issues right now. I won't bother about that for now. It's only 1 point. Okay. I arranged my islands before, but now I did some changes to my mesh, straightened some islands, so now I need to do it again. I will show you it not from scratch. It will take too much time. Okay, basically after scaling, I dropping my islands on the sides of this canvas, sort them by size. So biggest one is here, its body, its upper body, this thing, and this is windshield, this thing. Then I sort smaller objects. Just eyeballing it, I'm not measuring anything. So these objects smaller than these ones, all this. Then I do even smaller objects, even smaller islands, excuse me. Drop it on side, and most annoying islands you can ever get, it's such small islands. It's I can't describe how it will be painful to drop them on UV space. Okay, let's try it a bit. So let's do it again. Usually I place my biggest objects in left lower corner. It's not a rule. I can place where I feel it. And also I trying to keep a margin between islands. So if I zoom out really close, you can see pixels here. So I try to maintain at least 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 20 pixels, excuse me, 12 pixels between islands. Usually I probably will need more, like 16. It's 4 squares like this. But I did props before, and 12 pixels between islands works just fine for me. Also set up this margin between border of UV space. If I won't set up this margin, I will have problems in when I will do baking. Someone probably can recognize that it's wing. 4 parts of wing. Okay, not like this, like this. Let's align them. One thing I can't get from Blender is snapping it. It's not working as I need sometimes. Okay, let's do it manually. It's not a rocket science, so I can do couple steps from total accuracy. Okay, like this. This job can do everyone. It's like puzzle. So it's easy, but takes some time. Okay, let me correct position of these islands. If I have corners like this, I usually don't do big margins between them. Even if in bake or texturing I will have artifacts, it won't be visible. Probably it's wrong way to do things, but if it will cause me some problems, I will fix it. Oh, oh. No. Okay.
Protohar Rescue, are there some automated tools for placing islands on a UV map?
Yeah, there is possibility to auto-pack these islands, but there is no proper algorithm to do that. Let me describe. I will show you for a moment. Here I have pack islands option. It will pack my islands, but it won't maintain, or probably will maintain, scale of my islands. But as you can see, they're aligned and rotated like one moment, let me they place it not like I want it to be. I want to have as less free space as I can. For instance, I can place manually this thing inside here because I have free space here, but auto-packing algorithm won't do that for me. There is some software exists that will do auto-packing. It follows complex algorithms. Computer tries to calculate free space, arrange islands, place them properly, but there is no automatic packing algorithm that will do packing job better than it will do human. Did you get what I said?
Yeah, I got it.
It's like a car with autopilot. It can drive, but it won't guarantee you safety.
So it's really long process. Just some monotonous long process to place all of these parts.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes artists using autopacking in modeling software where they creating their models just for sake of testing, baking, and stretching. No, stretching, we don't need to pack for test stretching, just for tests, or if model don't needs it. For instance, it will be a background model, probably won't be seen from player perspective, for sake of cut in time, in work time, artist can use after packing, but it's our hero asset. It's main hero asset, so I need to pay attention to quality of textures of baking on this model. So that's why I'm doing all that manually.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, I'm talking and messing here. I need to a bit of concentration here. It's hard to tell which part of mesh here I have. Let me do some tricks. I will isolate my I placed these islands a bit far from other islands here, but it's okay. At least okay for me. For sake of free space, I can do that. It usually doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Okay, do you hear echo from me now? Can you hear echo from me now? I don't understand. My mic is on. I don't know why there is echo. It's probably echoing my room where I'm sitting. Wait a minute.
Oh, Harry, you're so funny. Okay.
Ну то все.
Guys, it's all okay now? With the, I don't know, with the echo, with the sounds.
Okay. I probably will stop
Yeah.
talking, disable my microphone, turn off my microphone, and do it quietly, because I don't know why there is echo. I will fix it off stream, and we will see if we will have it
Okay.
next time. So I'm sorry for that. So watch me walking, and I will be quiet.
Okay. Oh, Bucket. Bad, bad, bad. Oh, thank you very much, Bucket. Have a nice day. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Back to us. Yeah. Okay. So now. Yeah, night. So, bye bye, Bucket. Thank you for watching. Okay. So, there's so many details. There must be here. Oh gosh. Okay, so we have not so many time before the launch, just 9 minutes. Okay. So we're just checking where there's details here. Yeah, here it is. Yep. Okay. Yeah, looks nice. Yeah, and now let's go to horoscope. screen. So here we are. Hello, Haru. How are you?
I think we are very sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It's really good. I'm pretty sure I was attaching this anyway to those it was not new. It was not technical. So I did that. I guess random second enjoy and scale now it looks good. There's only a problem with Linux still wants to get in the hand of this new explanation. Maybe it's set. It's not joyful.
Yes, and all of us must just look at this. Looks nice. Okay, so what's wrong? Yeah, I'm believing it. Let it be all okay. Please, can you repeat what you say about lunch? What's wrong?
No, they jumped.
Oh, look at that! Oh Oh my gosh! You see this? Oh, oh, oh. Just look at that. Guys, you see that? Like the minions jumping. Oh. Oh, just. They're just working in a circus, I guess. Aww. Aww. Yes. So, what's the problem? So funny music. What? Funny music, I know. I'm changing. Yep. Oh. They have a party. Minions party. With the DJ and so on. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Oh, just look at that. Looks weird. You know where it's from?
Jumps or it begins to colliding or wrapping with one again, and it starts to never ends.
Oh.
Pieces.
I guess we must find some music when we have some bag. I don't know. When we find the bag, we must just play this music. Must be something funny. Some bags. Okay. So.
When it goes back to target, it unlocks the game. It's really fun. Okay, let's start one more time. So you will find again start
Yeah. So. Oh. Oh. And the third one. Yep. Wow. thanks for watching, and hello Kitai. Oh, sorry if I just wrong. Just okay. So thank you for watching, and stay with us. Very soon we go back. So bye bye.